Yeah, so most of the time when somebody tells you you can flip a house with no money down, you can figure out, so either they want you to buy into a real estate investment trust, which usually no money down means give me $5,000, it goes into a fund, I'll flip the house, then you'll get a little piece of it. But if they're saying you can flip this house with no money down, there's usually a hole in that argument, or a very unrealistic task at the beginning of that argument, such as you've got to go find a distressed property, you've got to talk to the owner, and you've got to convince the owner to hold the note, which means they're going to finance the property to you while you do the renovations, and then you're going to sell it, and you're going to pay them back because they're doing what's called holding the note. Now, if you were going to do that, you're going to try to flip it with no money down, you would need for them to, for the property, I guess, to be an investment property to them, you would need for them to be independently wealthy, so they don't need your money right away. They're going to owner finance this for you, and then you would be able to do what you're going to do over the next 2 to 3 to 6 months and sell it, and once it's sold, then you can pay off that owner finance note to that. You see how difficult finding that owner who would hold the note for you and who doesn't need their money right away and who also isn't going to live in the property while you're doing the renovations. By the time you get to the end of all those qualifiers, that seller doesn't exist. And so a lot of times I'll check that. Every single time you hear something in the real estate investment game that sounds too good to be true, it is. Every single time. Because usually there's a bait and switch. They want you, they get you to believe,
hey, this is possible, we can do this for you, no money down, blah, blah, blah.
By the time you get in there and you do the seminar, you figure out that finding that property is virtually impossible, and or the only reason that they got you in there to take their seminar was to teach you their way and to get your money for the seminar. So better way to get yourself started in the real estate investment game, especially if you're trying to flip a property, is to save your money, learn how to wholesale, and then get out there and start finding properties and try to sell a few of those as a wholesaler to build up your reserves. And then once you've done that, you've got enough money to make your down payment and you've got enough money to make your monthly holding payments. Then, since you're already going to be a seasoned wholesaler who knows how to find good properties with a lot of value in them, that's when, boom, you identify your first one. You partner yourself with a good hard money lender. You put your down payment down so you've got a little bit of skin in the game. You've got your reno budget squared away. You've got your crews ready. You've got your holding payment money ready to roll. And then you're off to the races on your first flip.